So what's up guys, Foxen here. Today let's do a deep dive into Zeke Yeager. A true evil mastermind, or just a monkey with daddy issues? And what's the Beast Titan's secret that even Zeke may not know about? So go ahead and also smash that bell, ring the like, and let's jump into this. The future Beast Titan troublemaker was born within Marley's internment zone for Eldians, Liberio. The little blonde boy was born to the not-so-special Grisha Yeager and the royal blood mother Dina Fritz, both of these members being key Eldian restorationists. Dina also notably was from the royal branch family that actually remained on the mainland after the Great Titan War, which means by extension Zeke was born as a special kid, a subject of Ymir with royal blood, which is really on short supplies these days. But it really sucks to have been born as Zeke. The poor kid was really only seen as his tool by Grisha, a means to an end. And perhaps equally responsible was his mother Dina. Which, by the way, I do love this Attack on Titan clever foreshadowing for his monkey fate. One day, you had this Marley announcement that they had 7 Titan powers under their control. So why not go ahead and use them? They revealed the new warrior program. Talented little kids could be chosen to gain these powers. Grisha saw this and his eyes just lit up. He thought this was their chance, that Zeke could become this chosen warrior. So take a step back and notice this. Grisha was like, not my problem. He was really ready to step back and entrust the fate of Eldia onto this little kid's shoulders. Ymir, damn, that is some Asian level parenting. All of a sudden you had Zeke constantly being fed Grisha's version of Eldian propaganda. That their great ancestor Ymir was such a generous goddess. One that not only helped progress Eldia, but move humanity forward. Technically Grisha isn't entirely wrong. It is interesting to notice how Marley was the victor of the Great Titan War. What's that line about history being written by the victors? Which means they were forcing their own propo about the Eldians being devils in human clothing. That they caused so much death over the years, so much gripe over human history. Just rude. While on the flip side, Grisha was practically doing the same thing to Zeke, forcing his own beliefs and ideology onto his son. And really, what could Zeke do? He was just a little kid, he didn't know any better, he was just like a sponge. These indoctrinating parents, and his life inside this Marley birdcage was all he ever knew. In fact, young Zeke had gotten his first-hand experience of that Eldian hate and discrimination early on in life. All of this stuff actually really fueled Zeke. He trained his little ass off. But let's be real, forget about becoming a warrior. This boy clearly wasn't made for intense labor. The dude was always dead last. Talk about embarrassing. In the anime, you could cleverly see what Zeke truly wanted deep down inside. He didn't give a crap about all this Eldian stuff, all the hatred, the non-Eldians. Zeke was only parroting this great Eldian history, whatever his parents told him, for one reason. The poor kid really just wanted some love and attention from his parents. And Zeke really tried his hardest for whatever scraps of praise would result from all of this. In the meantime, you did have Grisha and Dina being so focused on their so-called dance group whenever they weren't with Zeke. Hey, they suck as parents, but at least to give them credit, that is some dedication, I guess. But it really didn't change anything. Unfortunately, Zeke was just terrible at training. He couldn't do the basic requirements. Even Morgath finally had enough and told Zeke to get lost. If you really lacked any desire or motivation to push yourself, you really couldn't become a warrior. Soon after, Zeke ran into the past Beast Titan, Tom. Perhaps by chance, perhaps due to Tom keeping an eye on him. This is when the previous Beast Titan actually admitted that its own Beast Titan was not suitable for battle. More on why later. Instead, he was actually playing the Hulk role, by actually being like Banner being this Titan researcher. His ultimate goal was to uncover the Titan's secrets through their memories. Like, whatever really happened to Ymir? Did the founder Ymir even exist? You then had Zeke's parents pushing him even more, pressuring him. Since the Owl, aka Eren Kruger, told them that Zeke wouldn't make the cut to the warrior program with his failing grades. But none of this mattered. You just had Grisha screeching his balls out. His master plan was being shattered right in front of him. Really hard to feel sorry for the dude. You then had Zeke's turning point. One day, Zeke so happened to have overheard this Marley soldier them closing in on their parents' Eldian group. It was really only a matter of time. Maybe it wouldn't be today, not this week, maybe 13 days from now. Eventually his parents would get this Titan fate. To give Zeke some credit, the kid actually did try to warn Grisha and Dina to stop. Give it up, you assholes. But it was really like talking to people that believe the earth is flat. Pretty useless. Not to mention Zeke really just being a little kid. Perhaps Beast Titan Tom saw a little of himself within young Zeke, since they continued to play baseball. No surprise that the stranger was the only person that Zeke could actually turn to, someone he could openly talk about his parents' actions. Go Zeke, report those assholes! So yes, ultimately it was Mr. X Beast Titan that gave Zeke that idea. You should notice, Zeke was actually loyal. The little boy had been in tears getting prepared to get turned into a freaking Titan. And you know what's next. Zeke ratted out his parents. What a little snitch. All of a sudden Zeke was able to leapfrog into a warrior slot. Suck it! And at the same time also gaining Marley's eternal trust, their new miracle boy. Almost ironically, Zeke got everything he wanted. He got his father figure, and he would take the Beast Titan just as Tom was completing his Titan tenure. But then Tom actually revealed this major Titan discovery, that no matter where the Eldians were, subjects of Ymir were like part of the founding Titan itself. This was Zeke's second turning point, how the current Beast Titan reached his current path. Why not be merciful? Why not have it so Eldians cannot have kids? In other words, Zeke's long-term endgame. And yes, let me hammer that. He does think of himself as being oh so merciful. There's gonna be no pain, no death. In like 100 years, Eldians will slowly wither away, quietly. The Beast Titan made the vow to Tom to save the world. He would do it no matter how many people he would have to kill to get it. So this is very interesting when you got this type of individual seeing themselves as a hero. Zeke truly saw himself as a savior that would save the world from Titans, while at the same time saving Eldians from their suffering. That's the endgame for the no baby option. So good luck Zeke, all he has to do is actually get the founding Titan first. The first wrench in his plan, Grisha actually surviving his Titan fate. Who would have thunk it? On top of that, acquiring the Attack Titan and also stealing the Founding Titan from the Royal Blood family. Sorry Zeke, someone up there does not like you. And to make matters even worse, Grisha had another kid, Zeke 2.0, this time with 13% more rage, Eren Yeager. Another individual that Grisha potentially brainwashed. Oh, that old blonde kid didn't work out so well, why not try it once again? It's almost funny because this is why Zeke is actually this wonderful Harry Onichan. Recall back after all that carnage, all of a sudden post Levi PTSD meeting Eren, he forgot everything and actually promised that he would save Eren someday. Although in hindsight, revealing this was not so smart of him. It was this moment of kindness that really tipped off Peak that something was majorly off. But back to the brother situation, did it really matter? I mean, after all, Eren having the Founding Titan could work in Zeke's favor. As a Royal Blood Beast Titan, Zeke himself is the key for using that power. All he needs is someone he could trust, if only he could sweet talk Eren over to his side. I mean, both of them are victims of their damn papa, Grisha. Eren should surely understand his point of view, the euthanasia plan. Thankfully, Attack on Titan continued. A few years later, Zeke finally got a chance to chat it up with Hobo Eren at Marley. The foreshadowing, or really just major tip-off that they met, was Eren randomly having a baseball glove, supposedly something that his family gave him. No cap detected. In the current situation, it really is each Yeager brother playing each other, 4D chess until one of them touches the other with consent to activate the Founding Titan power. And just to confirm, even in the Titan realm, Eren as the founder is still very much in control of the Founding Titan abilities. Nothing happens outside unless he wants it to. So could Zeke use that big brain of his to win his brother over inside of the Titan realm? At the very least, being Royal Blood himself, Zeke does have one trump card, being able to pull the strings on Ymir. And Zeke is supposed to be quite intelligent indeed. After all, this guy got the highest ranking in the Attack on Titan guidebook originally, really only being matched with Tanji. But let's actually not forget about the Beast Titan going on a rampage. Like all Titan shifters, the Beast Titan does have high speed regeneration. It's really just unfortunate that he always faces off a Levi that doesn't really give him a chance to use it. Physically, this guy's all furry, he's got those super long arms. I mean, this guy is a monkey, so he has those claws, the teeth, the muscle. He could just rip Titans to shred if needed. And don't forget about the Beast Titan getting super hard with that Titan Crystal. So far really only used to protect his neck area. He tried it in Attack on Titan Season 3, then once again fairly recently in the Titan Forest. Surely the monkey should be able to do his claws in other parts too. He really just never had the on-screen chance to do so. Looking at this guy's face, he has the pointy ears, and he does have yellow eyes that sometimes rotate over to black people's, or even red lately. This guy's eyes are like a freaking glow stick. And although we haven't seen it, the Beast Titan should be capable of multiple Titan transformations. Thankfully, Levi just doesn't give this guy a chance. So let's go, monkey powers go! Not exactly a Titan ability, but the Beast Titan was seen to easily be able to climb the Paradise Island walls. You saw him doing this back in Season 2 when he was just wandering around. You should notice that unlike Reiner's Armored Titan, the Beast Titan does not need the Titan Crystal to scale the wall. And let's not forget Zeke's biggest damage dealer, his throwing ability, which is something the past Beast Titan did not have. I mean, you saw this guy throw a horse, he just shredded the freaking Cervicore in Season 3, or if nothing else, just throw freaking Titan chunks. I'm just loving how Zeke developed this so innocently, and is now using it to score deadly home runs. Isn't that right, Commander Erwin? Let me also not be the one to body shame the Beast Titan, but this guy is hella thick. I'm talking about all that blubber, which actually gives you some protection. It's helped Zeke survive some explosions not once, but twice. Notably, the Beast Titan is also bigger than other Titan shifters, 17 meters instead of the more common 15, like the female Titan or Attack Titan. If the Beast Titan does have any weakness, you would have to think that this guy should be rather slow, just big boy problems. On top of this, on a flat area, there really is no ammunition. I kinda just want to see this guy try to run. I'm just picturing the Kingpin running from the Spider-Verse movie. Continuing on with Titan abilities, the Beast Titan is capable of speech while in Titan form. I mean, humanity's number 2 almost pissed himself seeing this. Getting into something unique, very likely unlocked by Zeke's royal blood, is that Titans can be created from Zeke's spinal fluids, plus other fun secrets in that Titan sauce. You could eject this yourself, or just have a whiff in Titan gas form. Afterwards, the Beast Titan just needs to roar, and voila, this transforms every freaking soldier into Titans. It really lights up the area like a Christmas tree. So far, Zeke has actually done this to Coney's village. He later transformed people secretly to fight against the Cervicore, or hell, all of those people being dropped like care packages. Did someone say Amazon Express? Zeke has used this to bring down nations secretly. That's 007 Zeke for you. You really must wonder, what does this taste like? It must make for some nice Titan cocktail. I mean, the Paradise Island guys were drinking this wine no problem for months. As an extension to this, as a very lovely feature, the Beast Titan can control any Titans created this way, which is very Founding Titan-like. Although there was that case of some Titans ignoring him briefly. You should notice this limitation of the yell, it does have a limited range. For example, Zeke yelled out in the Titan Forest, but all of those wine-infected soldiers over at the district didn't transform. Those guys plus Falco just felt this tingle going off. And it just keeps on getting better. The created Beast Titan army can move under a full moon, unlike regular Titans. And obviously I do have to mention this major weakness, Levi Ackerman. He's made some Beast Titan sushi, he's roasted Zeke not once but a second time. I don't care if one of those times was pretend. Which should mean Mikasa Ackerman should be capable of doing the same. Perhaps if Mikasa goes God mode. The Beast Titan has defeated the Armor Titan no problem back in Season 3, and in the latest Season 4, the Beast Titan really just cuts through Reiner's Armor Titan like butter. Zeke just has that penetration perk. Getting to the biggest secret of the Beast Titan, which actually involves any past Titan holder. So this has actually been a popular theory for a while. Near the end of the manga, it has been confirmed that past Beast Titan holders have been different animals. Obvious foreshadowing or what? For example, the direct past Beast Titan Tom, this guy was like a ram/goat boy. He mentioned this thing not being useful in battle, but I'm just thinking, you guys found a way to make the Card Titan useful. No excuses. You should notice how the anime actually has foreshadowed this way earlier. Go back to the Attack on Titan Season 2 opening. All those animals. You had the current Beast Titan right in the middle. It almost looks like a rumbling of animals. And you know what this means? Perhaps once there was a Dino Beast Titan. So, which Jaeger brother do you support? The Attack Titan or Monkey Sushi? Let me know which Attack on Titan deep dive you wanna see next. Check out this juicy anime video and I'll see you guys later.